I'm Sam. Written by Samantha Van Alstyne. Illustration by Tessa Rose Hermans. Hello. Hi. Hi. I'm Sam. Well, actually, my name is Samantha, but I just like Sam. My favorite colors are pink and purple, and I was born on October 14th. My favorite holiday is Christmas, and I really like chicken nuggets. I also have two brothers, Will and Randy. I'm not exactly like Will and Randy, though. They can walk, and I use a wheelchair. I was born with cerebral palsy. That's a scary-sounding word for a not-so-scary thing. Cerebral palsy has a nickname, CP. That's a much easier thing to say. When I was born way too soon. My birthday is in October, but the doctors had planned for me in January. That's 3 months too soon. Why I was born so early, you might ask? The part of my mommy that was keeping me breathing separated from inside her. The doctors had to move fast. I weighed 2 pounds when I was born. That's as much as a pineapple or a pair of shoes. Teddy bears were bigger than me. I had to stay in the hospital a little while until I grew bigger. But I made it home in time for my first Christmas. My mom and dad told me I wasn't an easy baby. I cried a lot, and one day my older brother Will even tried to poke me with a fork so I would be quiet. Having a big brother helped my mom and dad realize that I was a little different. I didn't do things like other babies, so to the doctor we went. It would be the first of hundreds of doctor appointments in my life. The doctor figured out that I have CP using some kinds of tests. What this means is that when I was born and couldn't breathe, it hurt my brain. Ouch! The parts of my brain that help my legs move got damaged because I couldn't breathe. I can't walk like everyone else, so I use a wheelchair. Vroom, vroom! To go to kindergarten with all the other kids, it meant lots and lots of doctor visits. No one believed my mom that just because my legs didn't work like everyone else didn't mean I wasn't smart. After a bunch of doctors said I could, I finally got to go to school with all the other kids. I was so excited to ride the school bus. I was so tiny that I had to ride in a car seat on the bus. On the first day of school, I met Janet. My mom had picked Janet out specially to take care of me at school. Most of my classmates thought Janet was my mom. I also made my very first friend. His name is Eddie, and we're still friends as adults. But in kindergarten, he was just a nice kid with big ears. That was also the year I got my first official wheelchair. Before that, I mostly used a stroller and went wherever someone pushed me. My mom wasn't that interested in getting me a wheelchair at first. She was content to keep me in my stroller as long as possible. It wasn't until my mom's sister, my Aunt Lori, introduced me to her friend Eddie that things changed. Aunt Lori's friend Eddie was also in a wheelchair. He was the first person in a wheelchair I'd ever met. He explained to my mom the importance of having my own wheelchair. Eddie stressed that my mom wouldn't like it if someone left her in a corner and only moved her when they felt like it. So why would she want that for me? Thankfully, my mom agreed and started the process to get me a chair. When asked where he and my aunt were off to for the evening, Eddie grinned and replied, "We're going dancing." That moment was magical for me. As a young girl who had never met anyone else like me, it showed me that I shouldn't let being a little different slow me down. I'm amazing. As my mom has instilled in me for as long as I can remember, can't isn't a word, and all things are possible. So hi, my name is Sam, and I have cerebral palsy, and that is totally okay. I wouldn't want to be anyone but me. The end.